Hey, what's going on? My name's Anthony. I'm one of the pastors at Keystone Bible Church, and for the next few moments, I just want to offer you some encouragement in your walk with Jesus for the rest of this week. The last words of important people have always interested me. Napoleon's final words were, "France, army ahead of army." John Wilkes Booth, the guy who shot President Lincoln, had two final words, "Useless, useless." A British naval hero, Lord Nelson, said, "Thank God I've done my duty." But among the greatest words of heroes written is got to be the Apostle Paul in his last New Testament epistle. From a Roman prison, Paul would write in 2 Timothy 4, verses 6 through 8, just before he would have his head lopped off, he would say, "For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I've fought the good fight, I've finished my course, I've kept the faith, and there's laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me on that day, and not to me only, but unto all who also love his appearing." I love that text because of the way that Paul writes that statement with such courage. He's facing the darkest of days, but yet he writes with so much confidence and so much assurance. There's no fear or apprehension in his words. There's this quiet confidence that he knows that he faces death just very shortly. He's going to face death, but it doesn't frighten him. He knows that his work's almost over, but he's not discouraged. And so what I want you to think about, what I want to encourage you with is this. God can give you peace in the moments when you really shouldn't have any peace. There's no peace like the peace you can have in your heart when we know that your future is secure in the hands of God. Paul knows what's after the grave. Paul's courage in the fiercest, darkest moments of his life was anchored by his individual eschatology. Yes, theology matters. It wasn't anchored in the Roman justice system. It wasn't anchored in his many friends. It wasn't anchored in his family. His strength was not even in himself or even in the strength of his own faith. His strength was in his Savior, Jesus Christ. Rome would register this man as a criminal. Paul, Jesus would list him as a child of God, and he would one day say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." One day life's going to end for you. None of us really know when, and for some it might be sooner than you expected. It might be very sudden, or you might have a lot of time to think about your coming death, like Paul did in that Roman prison. But if you want to make it not just through these hard moments, but you actually want to thrive and flourish through these dark moments, even as days as grim as your own death, look to Jesus. Think about the hope that awaits you, the hope that he purchased for you. The things that you're walking through are hard, I'm sure they are. But Christ has taken the ultimate troubles and the ultimate trials and your sin into himself, and he died the death that you deserve. Jesus plunged himself into infinite trouble, into infinite hardship, and he died in your place so that the worst your troubles could ever do to you is only lead you into life eternal with Jesus Christ. Yield your heart to Jesus. Be faithful to him. Ignore the praise of men. Seek the approval of God. And you'll flourish through your hardest times. Well, thanks so much for joining us. If you would like to make sure that you never miss encouragement in the middle of your week, text the number text MME to the number just listed below here, and we'll send encouragement right to your phone every Wednesday morning. And we look forward to seeing you next week right here on Midweek Morning Encouragement.